We outside on this third day of the business breakthrough challenge. It's a 12-day challenge. I am Tiffany, Empire Impact Ignites. And happy September for those who do not know. We are reclaiming our pearls, of course, and it is a beautiful Saturday. It is super beautiful. Let me tie my necklace back like how I had it or whatever. Want it kind of to drop down with the little knot in it right there. Okay, kind of want that look right there going on. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into this challenge. It's the third day. On day one, I hit y'all with the SMART goals. Day two, hit you with the successful habits. Today is day three. Make sure if you haven't watched or if you missed day one and two, that you catch up and share these with a friend, someone that may be looking to start their own business. They're in entrepreneurship or they're very creative, but they're on the business side, their business side just weak, honey. And we want to definitely experience some major breakthroughs in our business. Let me know who's listening, where you listening from, rep your city, okay, and let's get into it. So this lesson is about accountability. And let me tell you, having accountability, ooh, that thing might be tight, but it be right. So you definitely may want to get yourself a mentor, accountability coach, a business coach. But if this is all you want to do because you can't handle nobody else telling you, then this is where the challenge come in at, because a lot of people be easily offended. And right now we just need to break through at all costs. You don't want people to amen you, your mishaps, your bad behaviors, your bad habits, because that discipline, who is really what's going to take you to the next level. And I'm talking to myself. This thing is like a ouch, a ouch, a ouch. But this is the 9th month. So we are experiencing, you probably experiencing them birthing pains. You know, when it's time to give birth and push and get to the next level, them contractions be happening. So listen, if you ready to go to the next level, we diving in. This is our lesson on accountability. We will, the outline of this lesson, we're going to introduce you to it, let you know what it is. Change. Build confidence. You got to have some confidence in a lot of things to be able to change and build and grow in the levels of accountability, because other than that, you're going to be feeling like everybody coming for you. And you're going to be like, don't come for me unless I sing for you. But guess what? If this message is reaching you, honey, then it's time for your level of accountability to go up. And the object of this lesson is so that you can know what accountability is, name the ways that you should be accountable. If you are a beauty professional, if you are in the beauty, barbering, any of that, this is definitely for you in your actions. Because we be thinking we got dope boy money. I ain't going to lie. So accountability definitely is in discipline, management, all that good stuff right there. Yep. So make sure you subscribe, honey, because we got 9 more days to go. And this is about to be real intense. So you're going to determine how a person can become familiar with change and learn to embrace it. So you don't want to not embrace change. Oh, change. Oh, change me, oh God. Make us more like you. Make it personal. Make me more like you. We want change. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. And describe how self-confidence is built and give some examples. So you're going to want to be confident in what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it, and then you're going to be doing it better. And as you get better, then you can hold somebody else accountable, because you don't position yourself to hold yourself accountable and maybe get your accountability partner. How that sound? Yep. So we going to dive right on in. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about the importance of building successful habits. Now, we already did the lesson on successful habits, but and we identified 6 commitments you need to make on your journey to success. But it's not enough to know what those commitments are. What is the next step? You must truly become responsible for your success, not blaming others for your success or failures. Your school, your instructors, the prospective employer, your clients, you can blame each of them for your success, for the success you are or not achieving. But in reality, it's only you. It's on you. It's on you. It's your responsibility to make and keep the commitments to living a successful lifestyle. So if you don't know, you need your um notebook. FYI. Do I got a highlighter back here? Okay. I'm about to grab this. I'm gonna grab this child highlighter. Cause we diving in or whatever together. And I got something else that I want to highlight. Only you can be responsible for making and keeping the commitment to your successful lifestyle. So, if this is what you want, if success is what you want, these goals that you wrote down is what you want, then how else are they going to be achieved if you don't do the work? Okay? So, of course, your school is responsible for giving you education, giving you the knowledge, but it's up to you. So, this is like school. This is like learning. This right here is learning. This is the educational situation right here, honey. So, understand I'm giving you knowledge. I'm giving you clarity. I'm helping you understand things. But it's up to you to take the knowledge and put in the action. Faith without works is dead. The owner, your boss, your mama and them, they're not responsible for handling you or giving you clientele. That is something you must build on your own. It's your responsibility to take back the knowledge and the skills that you've learned from your educators, your instructors, and what they're teaching you, and you put them into action. Build your business, build your future. That responsibility, it starts today. So what is the next step? It's being accountable in your actions. It's being accountable. Why are we studying this chapter on accountability? It is important to study this because you are accountable for yourself, your actions in order to learn and grow. You don't just want to know it, but you want to grow. 2, you are responsible for planning your day-to-day activities with long-term goals. So it's a thing called short-term goals, long-term goals. Things that are done within 6 months to a year, those are typically short-term goals. Long-term goals are normally like 5 years, 10 years. But what you do and what you choose to do or not do, those are direct reflection of where you'll be at in 5 or 10 years. Accountability motivates you to assess your habits and behaviors and to act professionally in all of your dealings. Okay. Yeah. So your actions, your behavior, accountability, habits, what you do on a consistent basis. What is accountability? Okay. So what is accountability? Accountability is willingness to accept responsibility for your actions. It's done now. Do you take responsibility for it? Being accountable in the beauty industry or the wellness industry or whatever industry you are in, this means that you are ready to learn and grow. It means being open and willing to try every idea and concept your instructor teaches you, and you're willing to participate fully every day. Every day. You are respectful to your instructors. And whatever career field you may be in, it's the same difference. You're respectful to your instructors, fellow students, and clients. What does being respectful mean? Respect means doing what you say you will do. Be on time, listen, be polite, communicate clearly, be honest, fair, being humble, encouraging others, asking clarifying questions, looking people in the eye, acknowledging others, and being open to people's thoughts and opinions. Woo, that thing's stepping on my toes right now, because that is definitely what you want to be. FYI, acting respectful can be the difference between keeping and losing clients. According to the American Express Global Customer Service Barometer research reports prepared by Echo Search, a third of the consumers, 33%, cited a rude and non-responsive customer service representative as the most likely customer service issue to influence them to switch brands and companies. This is why in my Braid Like a Boss course, okay, and if you want it, you can purchase that too. Let me know, write in, comment below. I make sure I cover customer service because it's important how you treat people, how you make people feel. because people will switch. And you got that right to. Objectively, consider all the ideas and the concepts presented to you. That means being willing to participate, being open to the concept, being willing to ask the task, no matter how silly you think it is, how hard you think it is, or if you think, where am I? Or if you think there is no way that it will ever work. You must be willing to consider and try every concept presented to you. Also, accept that you are in the service industry and work to make every experience for your client a pleasant and enjoyable one. That's what the service industry do, provide good service. That's your job. That go for all of us. If we in the industry, we are saying, I'm going to serve you real good. Because I know if I serve you real good, it's going to make a lasting impression. You'll be a return client. It means understanding that you must make every client feel that he or she is an important part of your day. It means not getting sidetracked by the conversation at the next station if you are in the beauty and barber industry, or the text message you just received, or simply lost a thought. When you are with your client, you are responsible to be completely with your client. Are you open to changing your ideas, thoughts, and beliefs? Recognize that since it would be impossible for you to know everything, there's always someone somewhere that can teach you something different. It means that even when you have a good handle on a concept, you can still get better. You must be accountable to always learning something new and improving your skills. Like it's about to storm. Oh, also, let me know if you did your homework. Yes, you get homework. Yep, and you can write it in and submit it with info at IamTiffany.org. Okay. Let me know that's your homework from the business challenge. Or you can screenshot it and share it below. Or, write in with it, scan it on in. So I can know if this challenge is working, if you're working the challenge. Are you ready to face your fears? Actually, first, it means that you are okay with the fact that you have fears. It's okay to be scared. You have learned so many new ideas and concepts. You will not have them master all at 1 or 2 attempts. You will have the entire program in which to practice and improve. Now that, with that being said, you must face fears. You might have the fears of making a recommendation to a client. You must be accountable to make the recommendation, even though it may make you feel uncomfortable. And this is how you improve. You might be uncomfortable talking to a client about product sales. Again, your face, your fears, and educate the client on what you know about the product. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So next is, are you willing to take some risks to grow and become successful? You must be willing to risk it all to get it all. Got any risk takers out there? You have to be willing to try new things and accept that you won't be perfect the first time. That is how we all learn and how we grow. We all experience a learning curve. We try out new skills and make a difference. We try out new skill sets to make mistakes and try again and again to begin to have some success. Eventually, we will master the skill set. But if you're not willing to take the first step, not willing to risk being wrong, you'll never grow. And I quote, we are addicted to our thoughts. We cannot change anything if we don't change our thinking first, okay? That is Santosh Kalwar, author and blogger. So now, to the change and the change. If you are open and willing to change, you will already halfway to your goals. You observantly You obviously, I'm sorry, decide that you want to change your life. Otherwise, you would not have enrolled in school, or you wouldn't be on this challenge. Think back to a time when you were making a decision whether or not to go to school or the challenge or the job or wherever you at. Something was going on in your mind that led you to think that you could do, that you could have a better life, a better career, a more fulfilled job, an easier and more exciting way of making a living. Think back that you are. Think back. What were you imagining? Okay. What you realize, once you realize your life could have been better, you took some steps towards realizing your dreams. The first step was enrolling in school or joining on this live or whatever you done, your first step is. The next step was making a commitment to showing up for training every day and following the rules of the school. And finally setting aside all of the distractions that the everyday life can bring and concentrate on your studies. You were open to the decision you made, even though it meant changing some things in your life. Bravo, bravo. Can you be hard? Can we be? No. Change can be hard if we hold on too tight to things that we know we never take to the pool, stepping outside. Never take a chance of stepping outside of our comfort zone. Try something new. Sometimes we decide not to try something new, even when we think it could dramatically change our lives. Let's get an expert doing this program. Commit to trying everything that this course has to offer, okay, before you decide you will adopt it as a permanent behavior and skill. This way you will have good information, informed. This way you will make a really good informed decision instead of judging these ideas from any fear-based thinking. And I quote, accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go, no one else. And that is by the great Les Brown, author, public speaker, and television personnel. Building confidence. But, okay, I'm talking about but this is building confidence. Do you remember the first time you tried to ride a bike or play a new video game? It felt a little weird, didn't it? You were unsure yourself, sitting on that bicycle seat, trying to figure out which button to control each action. It felt strange and uncomfortable. Thankfully, you got through that first time, and now, after some time and energy, had a lot of patience, a great bike rider or a gamer. You gave yourself permission to try and fail and try again. This is how you build confidence in yourself. Try something you know that you didn't do it perfectly, and you try again and again until it becomes familiar and even easier for you to perform. In this course, you will be asked some tests that you'll be asked to perform that may not turn out so perfectly the first time, nor the second time. But if you commit to practicing them, they will become easier and they will feel very comfortable, and they will make a difference in your success. As we embark on this course, give yourself permission to try the task and then give yourself permission to try the task and to go and to do them wrong. Give yourself permission to try them again. Tell yourself that it will get better. Remind yourself that you have been successful at many, many things, and with enough time and practice, you will be great at this too. So basically, the summary of this lesson, this entire chapter has been discussed has been a discussion about you taking responsibility for yourself. That's what accountability is. What you say, what you do, and what you decide not to do. It is important to make the decision to be the person who accepts accountability, because ultimately you are responsible to yourself for your thinking, your action, and your decisions, and for your success. This course will introduce you to a foolproof plan for becoming a proficient professional, one who works smarter and harder. And one who can become extremely successful. However, you will have to be accountable to the person. Be accountable to yourself for whether or not you will adopt and use the material or you don't. Now, at this time, a free lunch break fears me. Let me see. However, you will. Okay. Now is the time to break free of your fears, break free from what has been holding you back. Now's the time to take risks. A risk that can transform your life from average to amazing. So we got 3 questions, and just understand now is the time. The review questions, which is your homework questions, is what is accountability? What is at least 3 examples? Number 2, how do people generally decide to make a change? And how can they become comfortable with doing so? Number 3, how is self-esteem built? Give an example of which. So this is what you can do as far as your worksheet. Each day, focus on and work on commitments and action steps you create in accountability. Write yourself on that worksheet. Number 2, tell 3 people what actions you are going to take towards improvement. Number 3, read lesson 3. Communicate and be prepared for the next class. And lesson 3 will be on communication. So that is our 3rd day challenge, 3rd day lesson for our 12-day challenge, which is on accountability. So I will see you all around. Thanks for tuning in. Look, this is only a 23-minute message. God bless you. I am Tiffany, Empower and Pack Ignite.